You just follow me. Come on, let's go.
Where are we going?
God damn it.
You know what? Fuck you.
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for the Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord series. We're back with another 2 episodes. This is for Chapter 7 and Chapter 8, Episodes 7 and 8. Starting things off with Episode 7, Call to Oblivion, and Episode 8, The Creeping Fear. So, again, great episodes. This show has been consistent. I think it's been very, very well written. As a Star Wars fan, I have been very impressed by the writing quality that we've gotten in this series so far, and I think it's been really good in general, you know? I mean, I think this episode alone was exciting. Episode 7, Episode 8 was, I'd even argue, more exciting in some areas, and they really set us up here for a really big finale, which the finale will be airing on May 4th, so May the 4th be with you, you know? They timed that one out. Can I get one of my favorite Star Wars characters back next week, please? That'd be great, but, probably not. But anyway, just put that out there. I'm not even going to say who it is. It's just, you should know by now if you've watched my other reviews. You know who I want to see in that finale, but we'll see what they do. Anyway, let's talk about Episode 7. So Episode 7, Call to Oblivion, kind of explores a little bit of kind of what we've been seeing after the duel that we had, obviously, last episode. We have Devon and obviously, the son of Lawson's, and we have, obviously, Maul himself. And they're kind of walking, and, he kind of asks, Devon, he's just like, are we going with him? Like, I got to get back to my father, And they're kind of whispering. She's like, no, we're going to do what we can for the time being. Just follow along until we can find our moment to escape. And Maul just turns right around. And he's like, look, you can keep, saying you're going to do this shit, but listen, we're being hunted right now. So you're coming with me or you're free to go, And he says this at first till they get back to his spot with his people. And then they get ready to take off. And then Devon's just like, what the hell is going on, And she's like, you were never going to give us a choice, are you, So they try to make a run for it. Maul goes after them. He ends up stopping them. And you get a massive confrontation between them where she's like, no, look, like, we're getting the fuck out of here. You're keeping us hostage here, and that's not what's going to happen, So you've got Lawson and obviously the rest of his guys. Obviously, they're trying to, get his son back. And you have Devon, who I think, Devon to me is the MVP of both of these episodes. I mean, seriously. Devon was an absolute badass. She tried to get the son out of there. She tried to get him out. And you had a massive fight between her and Maul. Thought it was really, really good as they kind of faced off. She tried to get him on there. He got out, unfortunately, but that's not a good thing because he was taken. So, unfortunately, now the stormtroopers and now that squad all have the son. So now, obviously, now it's a threat, and now they have to try to get him back. So Devon tried to get them to both escape. Unfortunately, the son got taken, and now she's got to kind of stay there and, try to figure a way out, basically. She runs into Lawson, and as soon as that happens, he's like, where's my son? And she's like, I'm sorry, I did everything I could, but, it didn't work. We couldn't get him back. I'll help you. I'll help you every step of the way to get him out. She reunites with her master, which I thought was really cool, and then they basically, have a mission now to try to get him out of there. So, there's also a massive fight between the stormtroopers and some of Maul's guys. There's a massive fight that goes down in this one. He fights 2 of the Inquisitors, which was an insane duel that we got between them. And it was crazy. Even one of Maul's guys got taken down, which that was brutal as well, too, when he got stabbed and killed. I thought that was a pretty insane moment. And then obviously they go into the caves, and then you get a massive scene here where they're about to try to kill Maul. Obviously, they're trying to take him out, and then Maul ends up controlling, the rocks and stuff. That all kind of falls down, and, he ends up, basically escaping from them. But the episode, I felt like kind of ended a little bit abruptly. I was kind of like, oh shit, it's over? Like, what? These episodes are so damn short. But it was really good. It was a really good episode. I liked it quite a bit. So for this episode, I would say 9 out of 10. Really good. I really liked it. I think my only problem with this one is I felt like some of the fights were a little bit like too abrupt for me. The ending was a little quick, and I did feel like it was a little bit convenient. But overall, I thought it was really good. And I think Devon was the MVP of this one. I thought she was great. Now, moving into episode 8. Episode 8 is titled The Creeping Fear. the creeping fear. Now, this one's really intense because this is a race to the clock now. They're trying to now get, obviously, Lawson's son back, and that's kind of the point of this episode, is to try to get him out of there. Now, they do have, a man on the inside, obviously, which, tries to help them out, but unfortunately, he's kind of already being observed a little bit. He's kind of already being kind of investigated by some of these guys, so they really have to be careful. And, well, they make an agreement for Lawson to stay and turn himself in for his son to get out. That's the ultimate deal. So he'll turn himself in if it means his son gets out. So that's the deal that they make. But when they're ready to do the exchange, and when it comes down to it, the stormtroopers catch on to what's going on very quickly. So they have to just all make a run for it. They end up getting the son back. They all end up reuniting. But unfortunately, at this point, it turns into like, okay, now we gotta just go, And there's a ship that's supposed to get them out of here. And unfortunately, the woman that was, helping them out, over the last few episodes, well, it seems like they've already gotten to her. And, every single one of our villains, are trying to kind of overthrow them. So they don't end up going, right? It's been compromised, as they say at the end. They're like, no, we can't trust her either. We got to find a different way out of here. So that's ultimately what they end up doing. And I thought it was a pretty insane sequence where, the elevator kind of goes down, and then you see like, no, that's, they're not there, and it's a massive sequence there at the end. And then she ends up turning on some of them and ends up fighting some of them herself, which I thought was really exciting. So you had a pretty insane kind of ending sequence there. Good action scene, which I thought was really, really good. There is also another plot in this one where Maul was kind of like hallucinating and stuff like that. I felt that was kind of... I felt like that was kind of dragged out, I'm not going to lie. Every time I kind of cut back to that, I was like, look, I love Maul, but like, I feel like they were doing that a little bit much in this episode. If there was one complaint I would make, I would say that's kind of the biggest one. I would say like, okay, did we really need to drag that out that far? Probably not. And then, well, basically the episode ends with a massive cliffhanger here, as you got Maul back with his squad. They all waited for him for most of the episode. I love Vario too, how it's like, man, Maul's not back yet, And then Vario's like, oh, that's unfortunate. Well, anyway, let's start going. He didn't give a shit. He's like, you know what? Maybe I'll shit my pants less. You know what I mean? So anyway, he returns. Obviously, Maul returns back. And at the very end of the episode, you have Crimson Dawn that ends up kind of requesting a meeting, and we're going to have to kind of see where that goes. It's a big cliffhanger for the episode as they want to meet with Maul. So that'll be in the next episode, the next 2 episodes, which is the finale, of course. So, my God, man, this was damn good. This is a damn good episode. Both of them was damn good. I would say another 9 out of 10 for episode 8. I thought it was really good. Just delete some of that hallucination stuff, and I'd say you're pretty damn good. Devon was the MVP of both of these. Like, to me, Devon was insanely good. She did everything she could in her power to frickin', just get out of there. I can see why Maul finds her useful, but, we'll have to see how this season comes to an end next week. So, May the 4th be with you. Next week, finale, double finale. Very excited for it, of course. Stay tuned for that review. And, of course, guys, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe on so you don't miss any of the videos. Sure, follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos very soon. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies did a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a straight fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.